you are going to die.
That's not a threat, it's a fact. At some point, maybe in 50 years, maybe sooner, you will cease to exist. And with you, everything you built, felt, achieved. In 100 years, almost no one will remember you existed. In 1,000 years, the entire human race will likely have forgotten your name. In a few billion years, the sun will swallow the earth, and eventually, the universe itself will die. Nothing you do will last forever. Nothing. If you felt something tighten in your chest just now, you're not alone. Most people spend their entire lives running from that thought, distracting themselves, pretending it isn't true, or worse, freezing in front of the question it inevitably raises. If nothing matters in the end, why should I try? That question destroys careers, destroys relationships, destroys lives. But what if I told you that the same question, answered differently, could be the most liberating thing you've ever heard? What if the absence of cosmic meaning isn't the prison, but the key to the cell? There is a school of thought that argues nothing matters and uses that brutal reality as fuel. Some call it optimistic nihilism. I call it the philosophy of not giving a damn. In the next few minutes, I'll show you how it works and how to use it starting today. We live in the age of purpose. Self-help books tell you to find your passion. Coaches tell you to discover your why. Social media shows people who apparently found it. Meaningful, aligned lives. That search, which should feel liberating, becomes a prison. You don't take the job. You don't start the project. You don't let yourself be happy where you are. You look at the universe. 13.8 billion years. Trillions of galaxies. You are a grain of dust on a grain of dust. You look at human history. Thousands of civilizations born, flourished, and gone. You look at your own life, 70, 80 years, and realize it's a blink in cosmic time. Faced with that void, most people choose one of two responses. Both are wrong. Response 1, denial. Response 2, despair. Accept the void and sink into it. If nothing matters, why try? That's classic nihilism, the kind that breaks people. That's not what we're talking about here. There is a third response, one that accepts the brutal truth and finds in it not despair, but transformative freedom. That's optimistic nihilism, and it changes everything. Optimistic nihilism starts with an acceptance. The universe doesn't care about you. There is no cosmic plan, no written destiny. You and I are a statistical accident. If nothing has inherent meaning, then you are completely free to create your own. There is no wrong answer, no wrong path. You don't need to find your purpose. You can invent it. Pillar 1. Accept insignificance and use it. Your mistakes are cosmically insignificant too. That presentation that bombed? Insignificant. That shame you've carried for years? Cosmically irrelevant. Pillar 2. Choose your meaning and defend it. Pick one and live by it. Don't wait for it to fall from the sky. Decide. Pillar 3. Memento mori. Live with urgency because your time is finite. If you only have a few decades, every year wasted is a significant percentage of your total existence. Here's the beautiful paradox of optimistic nihilism. Accepting that nothing matters frees you to make things matter. When you stop searching for external meaning, you find space to create internal meaning. 4 questions. Use them in any decision. Question 1. If I knew I was going to die in 5 years, would I do this? Cuts through the noise, reveals the want. Question 2. In 10 years, will I regret trying more or not trying? The regret of omission tends to outlast the regret of action. Failures become stories, paralysis becomes emptiness. Question 3. Am I doing this because I chose it or because someone told me I should? Much of what paralyzes us are expectations that aren't even ours. Question 4. If nothing matters cosmically, what do I want to matter? That's the final question. You are the sole author of your life's meaning. What do you choose to write? There is something deeply comforting about accepting your insignificance. You don't need to save the world, don't need to leave an eternal legacy. You just need to live a life that makes sense to you. And that's enough. In fact, It's everything. Remember when I said you were going to die? Still true. Nothing about reality has changed. What can change is how you respond to it. You can keep waiting for an external meaning you'll never find. Keep waiting for permission to live. Keep postponing everything. Or you can accept the brutal truth and turn it into the most liberating thing in your life. You can look at the vast, indifferent, silent universe, shrug, and say, fine, I'll live anyway. And then finally begin. So, what's your choice from here?